Big Super Hits 106. He has a American Music Awards, People Choice Awards, and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He is the one and only Tony Orlando. Good morning, Tony. How you doing?
Good morning, Dick. How are you, sir?
I'm terrific. Couldn't be better talking to you. You know, it's kind of a dream come true, bud.
You know, I got to share something with you. We both have a mutual love for Jerry Lewis.
Yes, we do.
And the last time I saw you backstage, I meant to tell you this. Sammy Davis Jr. once told me, if you don't have a pinch of Jerry Lewis in you, you're not worth your salt as a performer. And I don't think I've ever met anybody that hasn't, like you and I, where that includes Robert De Niro, Scorsese. They all credit Jerry for inspiring them. So I just want to share that with you because we both love him so much. How are you, Dick?
I'm great. I appreciate that very much. I got to know his son, Gary. In fact, he was in studio a couple times. Just a terrific guy. And I've always been a fan since I was just a kid. So I really appreciate hearing that. One quick question before we go, Tony. You waited until 2005 to actually do a Christmas album, and then you got back together with Dawn and did the reunion album. Why wait so long?
Well, that's the only Christmas album I've ever done. And I'll tell you what happened was that Michael Omartian, who lives in Nashville, he produced, of course, Christopher Cross and Michael Bolt, Vince Gill, and Donna Summer, who's just a revered record producer, called me one day and he said, "Did you ever do a Christmas album with the girls?" I said, "No." He goes, "Why?" I said, "I really don't know." I really didn't know why. I think it was because we were always on the television show doing the variety show, and we just never got to it. And by that time, in '78, we had already broken up, so we were together 7-8 years. So it just didn't happen. So I called Thelma and Joyce, and they got excited. So we went in, and you know something, Dick? It happens to be the best album we've ever done. We became more mature singers. We became more knowledgeable what to do in the studio, and we worked with a great Nashville band and orchestra, and along with Michael Omartian doing the arrangements. And it really is. It's called the Christmas Reunion. And here's the crazy thing about it. It was never released. You got it because you're in radio, but it was supposed to come out as a video and audio package for R2. And it never did. So those of you who get this, and Dick's going to be kind enough to give it some kind of a contest or something, is a very rare one to have. It's not sold in record stores. It'd be a nice one to play at Christmas at the house. So I appreciate you, Dick, if that's what you're thinking, because you mentioned to me off the air. I hope they enjoy it. And you take one for yourself with your wife and your family, Dick, and enjoy it.
It's a fantastic album, and it is available on your website, I think, TonyOrlando.com. So
yes.
If you want to purchase it, you can. Tony Orlando and Dawn, Christmas Reunion. It's fantastic, and it's the only one. I can't believe, with the illustrious career you had, that you only made one Christmas album, but this is one to have. And yes, Tony, we will be giving some away, thanks to the generosity of your record company of sending us some, so we'll be doing that at a later date. Tony, I don't want to keep you. I know you're busy. It's a busy time of the year for you. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you, my friend. I hope we get to talk often in the future.
Let me return the greetings back to you and to your listeners, and let me just tell your listeners something, and this is going to embarrass you, knowing you, Dick. I'm in the show business 54 years. I've met a lot of guys in radio, as you could possibly imagine, since I'm 16 years old. They don't come better than this man that you have in your town. They don't come more kind, more knowledgeable at what he does, and more importantly, someone in radio who really cares about his audiences. So those of you in the area, please know that this is not a plug for Dick. This is a thank you for being one of the good guys in the industry. And a Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays to you, Dick, and to every one of your listeners. And a very happy, healthy New Year.
I don't know what to say. I'm completely tongue-tied. Tony, you are the absolute best, and thank you so much for spending some time with me.
Don't be surprised if I don't surprise you one day with Jerry Lewis. We get on the phone together.
Oh, I would love that. That would be fantastic. I would love that. Like I said, I've had Gary in the studio, and that was a real thrill for me to talk to him. I've been a fan since I was a child, just like you. You know, we saw Jerry when he was with Dean Martin, and we right away thought, this is the guy. Tony, have a wonderful holiday. Hope to talk to you soon, bud.
Thank you. God